Let me bring in the crew here. Everybody listening carefully?
Yep.
Big decision for you guys to make.
Uh-oh.
All right? I am in, I think I've mentioned this before, a high-end fantasy football league. There are 12 people in this league. The winner of the league gets $30,000. I am in the playoffs.
Wow.
I have advanced to the playoffs. 6 people advanced to the playoffs. I am one of the 6.
Are you going up against Robert Kraft?
No, I don't think Robert Kraft. I think he's got his own happy endings to worry about. But there are many people in the world of sports media who are in this high-end fantasy football league that you would know of. I don't like to put people on blast because I don't want to put them in an awkward spot, but I don't care because they're my co-host. Todd Furman, who comes on the show regularly, and cousin Sal are both in this high-end fantasy football league with me. So, and Furman is in the playoffs. Sal has been eliminated now. But those are 3 of the people that are in, right? There's a bunch of people in sports media, whatever. The point here is I have fought my way into the playoffs. I just posted my best score of the season, over 200 points. I've got a pretty solid team. I usually give everyone on the show a Christmas bonus. I don't know how many other radio show hosts do that, but I am selfless. Don't want to draw attention to myself or anything else, but I am, just incredible guy, really.
And very private.
And very private and also very humble. Not the kind of guy to draw attention to myself. But I am into the playoffs. If I win, I get $30,000. Second place gets $15,000. Third place gets $10,000. Do you want to forego your Christmas bonuses and roll the dice? If I win, I will distribute the entire $30,000 evenly among the 4 of you.
Wow.
So you would each get $7,500 as a Christmas bonus. Or potentially also could be $15,000, could be $10,000 because I could get first, second, or third place. Or you can say, I will stick with the regular Christmas bonus.
So this is like keep the cash in your hand or go with what's behind the door.
Well, not really. I mean, you know what's behind the door. It's more.
Yeah.
Because you could, back in the day in the game show, you could end up behind the door with a worse opportunity, right?
That's true. It would be like a roll of toilet paper.
This is just a gamble. Do you want to go for $7,500 each?
Hell yeah.
I will allow you all to vote. Here, do you want to know my team?
Yeah,
Usually we don't want to know about fantasy football teams. But given what you have at stake, I will tell you right now, on our fantasy football league, it gives you the breakdown, right? Like, are you likely to win based on the projections or not? The guy that I'm going up against this weekend, I am a 51% favorite according to, the projected totals. Here is my team. And I have a couple of bench decisions that I still have to make, but Ryan Tannehill is my quarterback. I also have Matt Ryan on the bench. Austin Eckler, DeAndre Swift, Corey Davis, Stephon Diggs, Darren Waller, CeeDee Lamb, Ryan Suckup is my kicker, and the Packers are my defense. That's my starters right now. I also have on the bench, I hope he's going to be able to go, Josh Jacobs, and I have Davis, who it looks like maybe end up being the starter because it looks like Christian McCaffrey may be out another week. So I have a pretty solid running back core. And I have the Vikings defense as well that I could switch out for the Packers, but the Packers are going up. Anyway, so I am a small favorite to advance to the next round. I have to win 3 games to win $30,000. Deep thought. You can hear the silence on the show as everybody is deeply in thought.
Yo, that's life-changing money for us.
Does anybody want to vote first? Is anybody so confident with their answer that they are comfortable jumping in immediately? Roberto, did you say you're in?
Yeah. You ran out your lineup there, but
Oh, that made you nervous.
yeah. Your quarterback spot. But Ryan Tannehill's been good, but
Like I said, I am a 51% favorite. My team right now is favored to win 100. I'm favored to score 141 points, projected, I should say.
who are your wide receivers?
The starting wide receivers right now are Corey Davis, who just had the game of his career last week, Stephon Diggs, and right now, CeeDee Lamb. But I have the CeeDee Lamb position is, the swing position. So I could also, depending on health status, as we get closer to the games, I could go with Josh Jacobs or Davis, the running back from Carolina, who's been the starter and done really well with Christian McCaffrey out. So I probably would adjust my wide receiver crew and potentially put CeeDee Lamb on the bench, although he's projected to have a pretty good game against the Bengals.
Let's go, number 28. Well, either way, you said we'll get more money, right? Because it'll be first, second, or third place.
There's $30,000 for first place.
All right.
$15,000 for second place. $10,000 for third place, and there are 6 of us into the playoffs. So half of the people in the playoffs. If I win this game, I'm guaranteed to be playing for at least $10,000 because I'll be in the third place game, and I think fourth place gets like $5,000,
Gotcha.
which is basically that's the buy-in.
So if you
way.
lose, we get nothing.
That's correct. That's what it is. It's a gamble. Damn. You decide. Like I'll roll the dice, and if I win $30,000,
I feel like you've been asking listeners to tweet all morning. I feel like I need to do that right now for some moral support.
You need to phone a friend.
Yeah, like please tweet us at Danny G Radio.
Wait a minute. Who's the lineup that he's going against?
All right, that's a valid question.
That's a great question.
That's a great question. All right, so here is, and he could adjust his team, right? Like this is the team that he currently has prepared to take the field.
Have you been spying on him to see if he's made any recent changes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it literally right now. So I don't think, looking at projected point totals, I don't think he's going to, his bench is not as strong as my bench. So I don't think it's likely that he is going to make any moves to adjust his lineup. All right, so Russell Wilson is his starting quarterback.
Oh.
He has
Come on, Russ. 3 more turnovers.
Damn, the Jets.
We got the Jets this week.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Russell Wilson's projected to get 30 points.
Well, Tannehill has the Jaguars, so
Tannehill has the Jags, so yes, they're roughly even there, honestly. All right, so you guys would know this better than me because you're Raiders fans. Right now, his starting running back, one of them is Booker.
No,
but
if
Jacobs is going, that's not a very valid, his value, Booker's value would go down, right?
Yeah. Well, Booker wasn't effective last week when he was running the ball on his own.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's not projected to score many points, but I'm just saying that's a weakness of his lineup, especially if Jacobs is able to go. Then he's got Chris Carson, who I believe has a little bit of a health issue. Allen Robinson, Kiki Kuti, the wide receiver out of the Texans. Travis Kelce, which that's a tough one just to have hanging out there. This is also tough. Michael Thomas. This is the playoffs. He's got a good team. Michael Thomas, Rodrigo Blankenship is his kicker, and the Saints are his defense. He is projected to score. This is a tight line. He is projected to score 140.6 points right now, and I am projected to score 141.3. And if you're wondering, this is a CBS Sports, fantasy projection league. Now, I think I have more potential on the bench because if Josh Jacobs goes, then that would bump me up. And if Christian McCaffrey is not playing, then Davis would also get bumped up. I'd have some interesting decisions to make because I'm pretty stacked right now at the running back position.
I'm looking at Twitter.
So to repeat again, for people who are just getting in their car, if I were to win this league, $30,000. If I win this game, you're guaranteed $5,000. if I win the game, you're guaranteed $5,000. Could win 10, could win 15, could win 30.
I'm going to vote first because no one else seems to want to.
Yeah.
I definitely say go for it.
You're in.
Yeah.
All right, you're all in on, and I will send you. Can you follow someone else's fantasy football? Like, if I send you guys this link, or do you have to be logged in?
I think
Yeah,
you
I
have
think
to be logged into
that
Yeah,
league,
okay. So
yeah.
you want you guys? I mean, I can watch it update in real time, which you guys would probably be hitting refresh on, like even more than me.
This is the most
Well, we
interested.
can set up a group text, and I can
Yeah.
screenshot it
Yes.
occasionally, maybe maybe an hourly update or whatever.
Let's
so
do
you
it.
guys.
This is the most interested in fantasy football I've ever been,
Yeah.
and I love
Yeah.
fantasy football.
Yeah, same here.
So Roberto is.
I'm in. I'm in.
Sorry, you're in.
I'm in.
Eddie is in. All right. So majority rules. So you got 4. So we could end up in a tie, and if we
Yeah.
ended up in a tie, we would have to open it up to phone lines to let that decision be made. Dub, you're a gambler. Do you have a position here?
I'm in, but you better be starting Mike Davis is all I'm going to say.
Well, I got to see whether or not Christian McCaffrey's going.
I mean, yeah. You're
I
right.
will consult with you. We will have a consultation on the final lineup decisions based on whether Josh
Okay.
Jacobs can
Josh
go.
Jacobs is
Yes.
probably going to play, yes.
And
That would
he's
be
had
huge
some huge games.
if Jacobs plays.
Yeah, if Jacobs plays,
He
I would-
practiced yesterday.
Colts have a good defense, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one of his
They
starting
don't have a
running
good-
backs is your backup.
Yeah, I've got 4 good running backs because I've got Austin Eckler. I mean, that's the strength of my team. So I can only play 3 of them. So we've got DeAndre Swift, who it looks like is going to be back, and he's kind of turned things on, right? He started to play pretty well for the Lions. Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs, and Mike Davis. So it's Mike, right?
Yeah.
The backup for Christian McCaffrey.
Clay, I hope Jacobs plays. I'm going to make it unanimous. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Yes.
Is that the Raider anthem in the
Yeah, we
background?
need Josh Jacobs to get
All
in
right,
the end zone
so-
twice.
So
Darren
the
Waller
other
needs to
question
have a
you
good game,
didn't
too.
ask, when will you know the outcome of this game? Because sometimes, and I'm looking right now, sometimes there's a Monday game, and you have to sit around and wait. The outcome of this game will be known as soon right now as the latest kickoff is Stephon Diggs plays on the Sunday night game. So he is the final player on the field. There will not, the other team right now doesn't, it's all afternoon games. So it could come down to how Stephon Diggs does against the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. But at least you're not going to have to wait till Monday,
Yeah, and
because that's always tough when you're in a real battle.
I'm praying that Waller gets another 38 points for us.
Yeah, he had over 50 for me last week.
Wow.
He had the game of his career.
And the Colts have been pretty good against tight ends this year.
Yeah, I mean, I got to start him, but
Well, yeah, there's no-
I've
yeah, you
also
got to
got
start
Jared Cook, as my backup tight end. But I mean, as Waller, you just have to roll the dice that he's going to have a big time performance. All right, so you guys have a huge amount of money on the line now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man.
So if
Can't
I
wait for
win,
Sunday, baby. Yeah.
if I win, you're in the money. You're guaranteed $5K if I win. If I lose, you get nothing. And if we win, you're guaranteed 5, 10, 15, or 30K.
Come on.
And I might end up, then if we were to win 2 games in a row, then I might have a gentleman's agreement with the person in the finals and just say, hey, do you want to split 15K and give him the opportunity? I'll let you guys decide. But my position would probably be, if I got to the finals, I would try to just have like a private conversation and say, hey, we've agreed to split the 30.
Let's just win this week, Clay.
Yeah.
1 week at a time. 1 week at a
Let's not get ahead
time.
of ourselves.
One
yeah?
week at a time. All right, big money for the show. Big money, 50-50 contest.
Come on, big money.
Yeah. It's like Price is Right. You're in the Showcase Showdown. This is like, yeah. Don't want to hear that.
No, we don't want to hear that.
Don't want to hear that first thing on Monday morning. All right, so we'll see. Everybody out there,
Yeah, we want to hear that.
yeah, that's what you want to hear. Think about how much more fun your Monday is
I know.
if you've got that to look forward to, 5, 10, 15, or 30, as opposed to what's the awful sound from Price is Right? Don't want to hear this.
Don't want to hear the.
Yeah, that's not good. All right. Well, the die is cast.